Good morning. Valhalla Sports Talk is on the air with Minnesota Vikings Game Day Live. Our first ever telecast of a Minnesota Vikings game here on Valhalla Sports Talk. My name's Jeff Cran, aka the Mad Viking, and today we've got the Minnesota Vikings hosting their hated arch rival, the Green Bay Packers, in their season opener for both teams. And Valhalla Sports Talk is here for all the action. Alrighty, so we're about 30 minutes away from game time here. We've already had a few people check into the chat, so that's good. It looks like I won't be sitting in here all by myself today. But little ways to go before the game. Julian, my mod, is already in the stream, checking in, asking if we're doing the Dodgers game tonight. Yes, we are. We're doing a doubleheader today. Vikings this morning, Dodgers this evening. Our Dodger streams have been very successful, averaging over 1,000 views each time we go online. So hopefully we can try to duplicate that success with the Viking streams here, because that's what the channel was brought online for, was to root on these Minnesota Vikings and watch me act a fool during their games. Julian says football games are long. Yeah, they are, buddy. They are. That's for sure. A lot of commercials. But I'm hyped for today's game. I am hyped. Let's take a real quick look at the matchup today. Again, we've got the Minnesota Vikings versus Green Bay Packers. It goes off at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Actually, 10 a.m. Mountain Time. That's 1 o'clock Eastern Time and 10 a.m. on the East Coast. Vikings, Packers, both division rivals, have been for a long time. Anonymous checks in, says top of the morning. What's up, my man? How you doing? Madison Roach checks in. One of our first mods says, heya. And Violet Valkyrie says, nice hoodie. Thanks. Brand new swag. Brand new swag for these Vikings today. So we're ready to rock and roll. Ready to rock and roll. So how's everybody doing today? Early morning, that's for sure. You got some kind of weird thing going on right there. I am ready for some Vikings football, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we can fix that weird thing on my shoulder there. Camera picking up something weird going on there, isn't it? I'm thinking it's probably my saturation. Let's go to my little notes here. Madison says Olivia was my first mod. Gotcha. 150, 130, 125. That's probably the saturation that's causing that to mess up. There we go. There we go. Everything is but a button push away. Anonymous says he's a Niners fan. That's okay, man. Hang out with us. Do you guys play this morning or do you play this evening? Violet asks if I'm going to do game audio like the Blitz does. No, I'm not. I'm going to do the play-by-play myself. I'm not going to do that. Not going to do that. Alrighty, and Olivia asks, what did she miss? Because she's a mod, I guess. You didn't miss anything. We're just about to do a game today. Julian says Roberts had an interview with Jansen last night after the Dodgers game and wasn't mad at him. Well, I was. And most of the Dodgers nation was pretty upset with him as well. Hey, we got our first donation of the day from Butcher's Block and Patriots Talk. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you so much, my man. $5 holla. Let's give him one of those Valhalla hollas here. If I can figure out So big Valhalla Holla to Butchers Block and Patriots talk for their $5 donation. Let's go. Get hyped. Get hyped. The QC checks in, says SKOL. SKOL to you, sir. King Yellowman checks in. And he says something bad. He's here to see Cousins get more brain damage. I don't agree with you, Yellowman. You're making me angry early in the morning. 8 viewers already in the chat. I welcome each and every one of you. So we got different toys for the Vikings game. You got a little old school Hutch football, you know, because you know I have to be fiddling faddling with something so I don't go nuts. You guys are in for something different from them Dodger streams, though, because I act a fool during these Viking games. Got some bells, some cowbells for the Vikings. Might need an old hard hat when we're on defense, you know. You never know. You never know. We got the old vapor gloves, ladies and gentlemen. Some vapor gloves for when we're on offense. So anyway, 11 viewers up in the chat, and we're sitting here with, it's 9:43, so we're about just over 15 minutes away from game time. Let's take a look at some of the stuff up here for you gamblers out there. The spread here is the Vikings are favored by 1.5 as it sits right now, and the money line is sitting at plus 100 for Green Bay and minus 120 for the Vikes. The over-under on this game is 44.5. Which is kind of where I was as far as what I thought prediction-wise. All right, Bobby, you have a good stream, man. Good luck to your Patriots. Good luck to your Patriots, my man. Have a good day. Anonymous says he's looking for some more cowbell. I agree. We're going to try to keep that cowbell going. 12 viewers, berserkers, up in the chat today. 12 berserkers in the chat already, and we're still 15 minutes away from game time. Let's have Thor call his army to the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Getting hyped. So the game will be played today at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minnesota. Fans will not be allowed into the venue, so that's going to be weird. Capacity of the venue during normal game days is 66,467. The injury report for the two teams. The Green Bay Packers have Randy Ramsey, a linebacker, that's out. Aquanius St. Brown, the wide receiver, is out. Billy Turner, the guard, is out. Jordan Love is out. So no quarterback controversy, at least today. And Raven Green, the safety, is out. For the Vikings, Harrison Hand, the cornerback, is out. DJ Wanham, defensive end, is out. Ezra Cleveland out. James Lynch out. And Chad Beebe is out as well. Chad Beebe out as well today. Bobby says, please demolish those bum Packers. We're going to try, Bobby. We are going to try. That is the ultimate mission today, my friend. Ultimate mission. Destroy the Packers. Destroy those Packers, ladies and gentlemen. The pre-game shows are kind of wrapping up right now. I've got the Vikings game on TV1 directly in front of me, and then I'll have the Red Zone channel on my left, and I might move back and forth between the two of them. Anonymous says the Clippers and Nuggets should have been played later in the day and not right now. Yeah, probably a hard day for them to decide where to play because they're going up against the king of TV. That's the NFL, ladies and gentlemen. The king of TV. We've already got a new subscriber today. The QC subscribed to the channel. I thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Damien Estrada checks in, says, what's up? What's up with you, Damien? Welcome to Minnesota Vikings Game Day Live. And then Olivia's still talking about mods. She didn't remember Madison getting one. I don't either. That was a long time ago. That was a long time ago. Anyway, the mod thing, we've been adding a few as we go along, adding a number of them from the Dodgers streams. Got some regulars there that show up at just about every time we go online. So the mods can be adjusted as we go along here. But I do thank everybody for their support and help. Vegas, the all-around sports fanatic, checks in, says, "What's up, Valhalla? What's up with you, my man? How are you today?" Damien says, "Go Bears." Wrong channel. You're on the wrong channel, my man. Anonymous says he thinks he's the newest mod. King Yellowman says, "Doyers." So here we go. Here we go. I am ready for this thing to get rolling. Enough of this chit chat. Patty whack. I'm ready. Vegas says he's doing good. Right on. Right on. Let's go. I'm craving a beer already. It's not 10 o'clock, so you're not supposed to have one before 10. And Olivia's a Jets fan. That's all right. Just don't forget where you're at. Don't forget where you're at, ladies and gentlemen. You are at Minnesota Vikings Game Day Live, the home for Minnesota Vikings fans. To the fans. By a fan. 12 berserkers up in the chat. All these red lights on YouTube as everyone goes on lines for probably the biggest day for YouTube, I'm guessing. Anonymous says it's 10 o'clock somewhere. That's true, my man. That's true. My executive assistant ready to go on the couch in front of us here. Ready for some Vikings football. Julian says his Cowboys play at 5. His team plays at 5. I'm going to take a real quick look around YouTube land here, see how all my YouTube buddies are doing. Man, I am ready for this game, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of Cowboys fans in my chat. Beautiful day here in Arizona here. Getting ready for some Vikings football, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone in the chat arguing about how their team's going to do today. All right, Bobby got online with his Patriots channel, so that's ready to go. Looks like SKOL side's live. The Blitz just went online. All righty. It looks like we're good to go. Like we are good to go, ladies and gentlemen. All the shows finishing up their pregame stuff. We've got the right quarter on our little scoreboard up there that I'll be changing manually throughout the game. Anonymous says he wants the Vikes to win this game. He can't stand the Packers. I can relate. I can relate to that. I can definitely relate to that, my man. Everybody got all your fantasy football lineups in, ready to go? Olivia says, "Hey, Valhalla, remember Angel Gant from your NFL draft?" No, I don't. I actually don't. What's up with Angel Gant? All right, let's send out our post to social media here. We'll send that out to Valhalla Sports Talk on Facebook. And here goes our tweet to the Twitterland. Twitter has been updated. Olivia, you better go do your fantasy football. You have approximately 8 minutes to get your team ready. 8 minutes to get your team ready. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I got you. He's the one that brought you over here. Right on. Right on, right on. Julian Cruz, not getting hit by buses, is getting hit in the nuts by footballs. Itachi checks in and is back. Welcome back. Welcome back, my man. We're about to get this thing rolling. About to get this thing rolling, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta get my cowbells ready. Gotta get them ready. Make some noise up in here. Anonymous says it's weird looking at all this purple and gold. Get used to it. It's going to happen every week. Every week, Valhalla Sports Talk, Minnesota Vikings Game Day Live, coming to YouTube during every Vikings game. Every Vikings game, ladies and gentlemen. Let's change our ticker here and put old Butcher's Block as the last donation. They are ready to go on the TV, ladies and gentlemen. They got the announcers up there. Looks like Greg Jennings. I guess they don't have that up there anymore. That's correct, Anonymous. We'll be doing the Dodger game tonight against the Astros. Hitachi says he's voting for the Vikings to win. Right on. Right on. This thing's getting close, ladies and gentlemen. Hyped. Vikes going to have to stop Aaron Jones today, I have a feeling. I think this is going to be a ground and pounder, a battle in the trenches. And I think the game's going to be close. My prediction for today's game, 20-19, Vikings. Ten berserkers up in the chat. 10 berserkers in the chat as we get close to game time. 438 is the subscriber count. 438. We ask you folks to please hit that subscribe button. Give us a like. Turn on bell notifications. Help our channel grow. Help our channel grow, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, let's go. So your prediction, Julian, is that the Packers are going to win, but you want the Vikings to win. I get you. I get you, my man. Could go either way. It's got a weird deal. You know, you got these teams, they haven't had any real game action this year. You didn't have any preseason, hardly any scrimmages with other teams. But this thing is about to get going, ladies and gentlemen. This thing is about to get going. A view of Mike Zimmer on the sidelines. Let's hope I'm not angry with him like I am most of the time. All right, and we're going to go off camera during the national anthem. All right, excellent rendition of the national anthem there. And coming up, we've got kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. Grid checks in, says, have a good stream. You have a good stream too, man. Good luck to your Lions, my man. Good luck to your Lions. Check out over here. We've got on TV2 what we've got going on. Put it on the old red zone at least for a little while. Julian says he's going to be back. All right, man. We'll see you when you get here. We will see you when you get here. We will see you when you get back. I am ready. Let's get this thing going. Let's get it going. I think I'm ready for a beer. Eight berserkers in the chat to kick this thing off, ladies and gentlemen. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get it going. Anonymous says Bobby's already into the beers. Well, he's back east, man. It's 1 o'clock there, man. That's legal. Alrighty, I think we're about to get this thing rolling, ladies and gentlemen. A little Fox Sports robot, National Football League logo. Red zone fires up to my left. Video of the SKOL chant on the marquee at US Bank Stadium. 120th meeting of all time between these two teams. Packers lead the series 62-54 with 3 ties. This is the first season opener ever in Minnesota. They can do a view of Aaron Rodgers on the sideline, bouncing up and down. Wonder if he knows I can't stand him. Matt LaFleur, the coach of the Packers, second season as a Packers head coach, 13-3 record last season. And Zimmer, the coach of the Vikings, seventh season as head coach, 57-38-1, 5-6-1 versus the Green Bay Packers. So a chance to even his record. It appears the Vikings are going to kick this ball off, so the Packers will get the football first. So we'll put our little football where it's supposed to go, and the kickoff is away. And it bounds into the end zone for a touchback, ladies and gentlemen. Aaron Rodgers takes the field for the Packers. It's going to be weird. This game's going to be weird with no fans. Rodgers' record last year, 13-3, 62% completion percentage, 250 pass yards a game, and 26 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. And he brings the Packers up to the line, ladies and gentlemen, and this football season is for real. It's starting right now. First play, pitch to the tailback, who takes it to the left and gets tackled after about 2. So it's 2nd and 8, ladies and gentlemen, for these Packers. 14:46, clock rolling. Brand new Vikings defense, ladies and gentlemen. All the corners, it seems like, are brand new. All but one. Our safeties are set. Rodgers comes up to the line. The noise in the stadium is weird. I'm not going to lie. Rodgers got 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, and a running back behind him. Ball snapped, handoff to Jones. Jones goes to the right and is tackled after about 3. That's going to bring up a 3rd down, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd down. Bakhtiari, Patrick, Lindley, Taylor, Jenkins is the line for the Packers. The play caller on offense is Matt LaFleur. Jones, the running back. Adams, Lazard, the wideouts, with Valdez-Scantling, another wideout. And here we go. 3rd and 4 for the Packers. Let's go, defense. Let's go. Oh, I think we're offsides. I think we went offsides. Matafa or something. I can't say his name. So we got a neutral zone infraction on the Vikings, and that's probably going to make it a 1st down. Nope, 3rd and 4 still. 3rd and 4 for the Packers here still, they're saying. Julian says he's back. What's poppin'? Don't mind me, just watching. So 3rd and 9 for the Packers here, ladies and gentlemen. So that must have been on them. Rodgers back to pass. Dumps it off to his left. And they're trying to tackle Jones, and they get him out of bounds after he gains about 7. So I think that's going to bring up a 4th down. Madison says, let's go defense. And Olivia says, defense. Let's go. Ngakwe, Shamar Stephan, Jaleel Johnson, Idegabo for the Vikings. Barr, Kendricks, and Wilson are the linebackers. Play caller on defense is Zimmer. The Packers still got the ball. 2nd and 4. I think that was a 1st down the last time. I think they gave us the wrong graphic. Jones to the right side. Vikings in hot pursuit, and he gets another 1st down. Yeah, I think Fox gave us the wrong set of graphics there on that last play there. I thought that was a 1st down. I thought the Vikes were offsides, and then they got a... Anyway, reset. Correct, Madison. We're going to have a party on here for the Super Bowl. All right, 1st and 10 for the Packers, 12-11 remaining in the first quarter. Rodgers in the shotgun with a running back to his right, 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. He throws to the right. It's caught by Davante Adams for a gain of about 6, bringing up 2nd down. Rodgers so far is 2 for 2 for 12 yards. So Packers already have a drive going here, ladies and gentlemen. They've crossed midfield and are headed into Vikings territory. 2nd and 3 for the Packers. Rodgers under center. 2 wide receivers to his right, 1 to his left, and a running back behind him. Ball snapped. Hand off to Jones, who goes to the left and gets a 1st down easily. To the 35. So the Packers are moving well here on this 1st down. Not a good sign. Not a good sign. Here we go. Rodgers in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers to his left. Puts 1 in motion. A pitch to number 13. I believe that's Lazaro. He gets to the outside there, and the Vikings have a hard time tackling him, and I think he gained about 9. So the Packers are on the move, and I don't like it. I don't like it. That was Lazard, ladies and gentlemen, that made that play, bringing up a 2nd and 1 with 10:32 remaining in the first. Rodgers under center, puts a receiver in motion, hands it off to Jones, who gets the 1st down easily and is stopped. Vikings trying to figure out what the hell's going on defense here. The young corners looking confused. And here we go. 1st and 10 for the Packers. 9:48 remaining in the first quarter. Rodgers in the shotgun. Running backs to both sides of him. 2 receivers to his left. The ball snapped. Rodgers has some time, throws it to his left to Jones, who dodges a tackle, and then gets all the way inside the 10 before he's tackled by the Vikings. Just a surgical drive so far by these Packers. Surgical drive so far by the Packers. No real pressure on Rodgers, missing tackles already. And Rodgers sets up with a 1st and goal here. First quarter, 8:54 remaining. He's got a running back to his right. Tight bunch formation. Pitch to number 30, who goes to his right and is tackled by Kendricks. Flag on the play. There, however, is a flag on the play. The refs having a little consultation here. And here comes the call. All right, they picked up the flag. They said there's no call for a horse collar tackle, so that's going to make it 2nd and goal for these Packers. 2nd and goal, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Kendricks didn't pull him down by the horse collar. He had the edge of his sleeve there. Had the edge of his sleeve, ladies and gentlemen. So a loss of 1. Jones in at running back. Rodgers in the shotgun. Ball snapped. He throws it to Jones to his right, and the Vikings converge to tackle him almost immediately. Jalen Holmes in on the tackle for the Vikings. Denebo looked like he was in there too. So that brings up 3rd and goal here. 7:56 remaining in the first quarter, and the Vikings need a stop. Their new star defensive end, Ngakoue, on the field. We need him to come up right here. We need him to show up right here, ladies and gentlemen. Ball snapped, thrown to the corner, and it's caught for a touchdown. No. We got something going on here where one TV already showed the play before it showed on the one that I'm watching. Yeah, so he did not catch that. So 4th and goal, ladies and gentlemen. And the Packers bring in their field goal kicker, Mason Crosby on the field. The kick is up, and it's good. And the Packers take a 3-0 lead with 7:27 remaining in the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. So let's change our score. Packers put 3 on the board. Can I get a beer executive assistant lady? So let's update our score. The first score of the season, the first score ever. Here on Vikings Game Day Live. Julian says he heard that I taught Tom Brady in college. No, not quite. Six viewers in the chat. Kind of what I was expecting. I was worried we were just going to have a small group this first game. But we'll try to bring these fans in. Try to get the Vikings Nation to show some support to the channel. Let's check around the league. It looks like Philadelphia's up on Washington 7-0. Indianapolis up on Jacksonville 7-0. Atlanta up 3-0 on Seattle, and that's all the scoring as of now. Well, a 3-0 for the Packers as well, ladies and gentlemen. Salvador Chavez checks in and says, "Hi, my friend. Hello, my friend. How are you today? How are you today? Welcome. Welcome." We're in a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. The Packers leading 3-0. Oops, I got too many things going on the bottom there. We've got our social media scrolling on the bottom of the screen there. Give us a follow on our various social medias. Bears-Lions are still 0-0 with 9:02 remaining in the first. No, I put it in the ice tray. It's in the ice tray. I'm doing good, Mr. Chavez. Bailey Flowers checks in and says, "Hello, Viking." What's up, Bailey? Welcome to Minnesota Vikings Game Day Live here on Valhalla Sports Talk. Alrighty, thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, so the Packers are leading now 3-0, and the kick is on the way. And it's not returned. It bounds into the end zone. So the Vikings will take over. Let's move the little football over to where it's supposed to be on the Vikings side, ladies and gentlemen. And we are on offense. And I am going to crack my first beer of the day, ladies and gentlemen. I've got a frosty Valhalla Tavern glass to put it in. So Cousins brings the troops to the line, ladies and gentlemen. Under center. Two receivers to the left. He puts Cook in motion to the right. Ball snapped. Cousins back. Throws it over the middle. It's caught. Caught by Thielen for a gain of about 6. Cousins had a 107.4 passer rating last season. and he got his first playoff win against the Saints. Julian says the viewers are coming. The Berserkers are assembling. Cousins to the line here. 7 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Bunch formation. They put Irv Smith in motion to the right. Cousins in trouble. He scrambles around. Throws it deep. It's caught. Caught by Thielen for a first down. First down, ladies and gentlemen. First down for the Vikings, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Cousin got in a little pressure, squirted out to the right there, and then threw it to Thielen, who makes the catch. And the Vikings are in business. 1st and 10, 6:13 remaining in the first. Vikings, a pitch to Cook to the left side. Cook up the middle. Gains about 3, I think. That'll make it a second down. Second down. As the Vikings look to answer. There's a flag on the play. Flag on the play, ladies and gentlemen. Personal foul, face mask on the Packers. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We are in business here, ladies and gentlemen. 7 Berserkers up in the chat. Let's go. It's time to put on the gloves because we're about to get in the red zone. Let's go. Let's go. Yep, face mask on Cook there. All right, and the Vikings are at about the 24 with a 1st and 10 with 5:59 remaining in the first quarter. Cousin hands it off to Cook, who goes to his right, finds the edge, 15-yard line, pushed out of bounds. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Offensive line for the Vikings: Reif, Dozier, Bradbury, Elfline. C.J. Ham, Adam Thielen, B.C. Johnson, Kyle Rudolph, the receivers, and the fullback, the tight end. Let's go. Bailey says they're coming. They just wanted me to have a beer. Let's go. Cousins at the line. 1 receiver, 2 receivers to the left, a fullback and a running back to behind him. Hand off to Cook. Cook goes up the middle and gets a first down, Minnesota. First down, Vikings. And the Vikings are in business like Costco. The Smith brothers on defense for the Packers look to make this drive end here. But the Vikings are wanting to score, and I'm wanting them too. Cousins up under center, trips right, hands it to Cook. Cook goes to his right and runs it all the way down to the 3. All the way down to the, oh, that was Madison for the Vikings, number 25. Cousins turns to his right, hands to Madison, who figures his way and gets all the way to the 3, ladies and gentlemen. And we are in the red zone. Let's go. Let's go. All right, Vikings at the line. Bunch formation. Handoff to Cook, I believe, who fights 4 yards, and it looks like he's real close to the goal line, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to bring up a 3rd and goal, ladies and gentlemen, for these Vikings. Cook and Madison are both wearing yellow gloves, so it's difficult to catch really quickly which one is which. Here we go, 3:34 in the first quarter. 3rd and goal for the Vikings. Cousins brings him to the line. He's got a fullback and Cook behind him. Handoff to Cook to the left. Touchdown, Vikings! Let's go! Let's go! Touchdown, Vikings! Yep. Handoff to old Cook, who goes to his left and just doesn't have much effort whatsoever to get in for the touchdown. Let's see if the Vikings can get this extra point here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if they can get the extra point here. Extra point attempt. They line up. Kick is up. And it's good. The kick is good. The extra point try succeeds, ladies and gentlemen. So let's change our score. Let's change the score. 7-3 Vikings. And the Vikings take the lead as we go to commercial. As we go to commercial. Beer is mighty tasty today, ladies and gentlemen. Our subscriber count is up to 438. Looks like we've got some competition out there in YouTube land. Some other folks are doing the game for the Vikes, even though they've never done them before. But anyway, we're going to try to be the place for you, the viewers, to come for Minnesota Vikings football here on YouTube. For the fans, by a fan. Let's go. So the Packers' first drive, they go down almost surgically, get down into the red zone, and then fizzle out for a field goal. And then the Vikes just march right down the field on them. 2 big catches by Thielen. A lot of good runs by Mr. Cook there. And the Vikings take the lead. 7-3. Let's go. Let's go, Vikings. Looks like the Ravens are up on the Browns 7-0. We're still in a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. All righty, so Cook, 8 plays, 75 yards on that scoring drive. Cook with a 1-yard touchdown run to seal the deal. Put the Vikings up 7-3. And here comes the kickoff. All right, the kick is up. And it bounds into the end zone, so the Packers will take over, ladies and gentlemen. The Packers are taking over. TV's talking about the Vikings that opted out. Michael Pierce, a big free agent acquisition, opted out due to COVID. Bailey says, horns up, baby. Horns up. 3:24 remaining in the first quarter. Vikings lead 7-3. And the Packers come out on offense. Rodgers in the shotgun. Receiver to his left. 2 running backs to his right and left. He sends a receiver in motion to the right. Gets a snap, throws it over the middle. It's caught by Adams, just shy of the 40. So here they go. They're going to start going after these corners right here, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to see what they got. Can the Vikings respond? Can the young Viking corners respond here? Still learning the numbers for these new guys on the team. I know this 27 isn't the same guy that played for them last year. Rogers under center, 1st and 10, 2:46 remaining in the first. Rogers back, hands it off to Jones, who goes to his left and is tackled after a gain of about 3. As the Vikings converge. All right, that brings up a 2nd and 5 for the Packers. 2:22 remaining and running in the first quarter. All right, they break the huddle. He sends Adams out to his left. Rogers steps back into the shotgun. He's got a running back to his left, trips right, one wide receiver to his left in the slot. It's hiked. Rogers throws it deep, right side. They were battling over there, and it's incomplete pass. 41 covering for the Vikings. That's their safety. That brings up a 3rd and 5, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go defense. Let's go defense. Let's go defense. All right, Rogers brings him up to the line again. He's in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers right, 1 wide receiver left, running back to his left. Ball's hiked. Rogers throwing to the right, wide open Rogers. Wide open Rogers. He beat number 24 on that play. That makes it 1st and 10 for the Packers as they start to move down the field. 24 looks confused. Says, I'm a young fella. Adams just turned me around. That was Hill, Holden Hill on the coverage. Holden Hill on the coverage, and he got turned around. So this first quarter is just flying by. 1:22 remaining. Rogers brings his troops to the line. Got a fullback and a running back behind him. Kind of a bunch set. A pitch to 13, who runs to the right, gets the corner, and is forced out of bounds by Harrison Smith at about the 24, I believe. So another first down as the Packers are moving. The Packers are on the move as they go to check another game. Seattle 7, Atlanta 3. 19-yard pickup on that last play. And we're getting to the end of the first quarter here, ladies and gentlemen. 45 seconds remaining. Rogers brings the troops to the line. Looks like he's going to try to get a playoff before this thing starts. Ball snapped. Throws it over the middle, and they hit Adams hard. Makes him flip, but he makes the catch, bringing up 2nd down. Bringing up a 2nd down. Davante Adams got popped on that play. All righty, quarter winding down. Rogers in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers right, 2 left, and a running back to his right. And it looks like they're not going to get the ball off before the end of the first quarter. So let's go ahead and change the quarter here. And there we go. We're headed to the second quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Headed to the second quarter. So apparently every time I adjust the score, my tickers on the bottom are going to act a fool. So I got to remember that. A whopping 3 berserkers in the chat. My biggest fear is realized, ladies and gentlemen. But we will keep going. We will keep on plugging away. Seven 3 Packers, with the Packers looking to score here. Seven to 3 Packers. And we're in a commercial break. So how's everybody doing? All 3 of you. So Lions 3, Bears nothing. Lions 3, Bears nothing. Gary Hale checks in. Says, great job so far, Jeff. What's up, Gary? How you doing, man? Yeah, same here, dude. How's your new gig going? How's your new gig going up there? All right, so it looks like we're coming back from the commercial break. This is just real weird with no fans in the stands, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so 15 minutes to go in the second quarter. Rodgers sitting in the red zone just inside the 20 in the shotgun. He's got Jones to his left, hands it to him. He bleeds to the right and gets the first down before getting tackled by number 53 for the Vikings. Actually, 93 for the Vikings. That's Johnson, I believe. Oh, I'm sure it's different up there, Gary. I'm sure it's different. All right, so 1st and 10 for the Packers now as they look to answer the Vikings score and go ahead in this game. The Vikings need to tighten up here. They're in the red zone. So 1st and 10, 14:23 remaining in the first. Rodgers in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers to his left, 2 to his right. Empty backfield. Rodgers calls timeout. Rodgers calls timeout. Didn't like something that he saw there. Didn't like something that he saw. So Rodgers heads to the sidelines to talk it over with LaFleur. All right, the red zone's peeking in on the New England game. Cam Newton handoff. It looks like they're about to score. White gets to the 2-yard line for getting knocked out of bounds. They're scoreless still. Miami 0, New England 0. Buffalo up 7-0 over the Jets. And here we go. It looks like the Patriots are going to try to score here. Here we go. Newton running to the right for an easy walk-in touchdown, and the Patriots take the lead. Weird seeing Cam Newton in a New England Patriots uniform, ladies and gentlemen. It's weird. We're still in the commercial break here for the Vikings-Packers game as the red zone peeks in on Buffalo versus the Jets. Buffalo leading 7-3. Josh Allen rushes for a first down there, and they're in the red zone looking to score again and widen that lead. Looking to widen that lead. Josh Allen showing some of that elusiveness that he showed in his rookie season. Colts 7, Jaguars 0. Colts 7, Jaguars 0, ladies and gentlemen. Julian checks in, asking me baseball questions. I'm not taking baseball questions, Julian. It's football time. All right, 7-3, Vikings lead with the Packers looking to score here. $14-13 remaining in the second quarter. Aaron Rodgers fresh off a timeout. Breaks the huddle. He's in the shotgun with a running back to his left, one wide receiver to his right, two to his left. He brings Adams in motion to the left, throws it to him. The Vikings are all blocked, and it takes the safety to come up and tackle him, but not before he gained about 6. And he's real close to another Packers first down. Real close to another Packers first down, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, Vikes, get a stop. Rodgers 11 for 13 today, 83 yards. And it's first and goal for these Packers. Adams to the right, Rodgers under center. Running back behind him. He hands it off. We're straight ahead up the middle, and it looks like he scored. Touchdown, Packers. Touchdown, Packers, ladies and gentlemen. Boo. Hiss, boo. Boo, hiss, boo. The Bills game, the Bills just scored another touchdown, so they're up 13-0 pending an extra point. So yeah, just a hard-nosed football straight up the middle there with Jones, and he rushes it in for the Packers score. We're waiting for the extra point here. Looks like they might still be debating this touchdown, whether he got across or not. But this scoreboard shows 9-7 as we sit now. You couldn't feel it, Gary? They're reviewing. Maybe it wasn't a touchdown. And then they go to commercial. Ravens are now up 10-6 on Cleveland. Ravens now up 10-6 on Cleveland. And it looks like they might be looking to score again. Lamar Jackson better quit running around like that. He's going to get popped, mollywopped. He keeps doing that shit. Someone's going to catch him from the blind side and turn out the lights. But it worked for him there. Well, I don't really have to stay professional, Gary. It's my channel. I can do whatever I want. Come on, Vikes. Come on, Vikes. So, Gary, have you been enjoying the NHL playoffs this year? Still in a commercial break on Vikings Packers, ladies and gentlemen. Still in the old commercial break. One thing's for sure, there's lots of commercials. All right, they're checking in on Atlanta, Seattle. Seattle's leading 14-3, and Atlanta looks to be entering the red zone. Oh, you liked him until the Canucks got ousted? All right, so actually they reversed the call on the field. They said it's not a touchdown. Not a touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. That's why we don't put the score up on Minnesota Viking Game Day Live until it's official, especially if the Packers score. We ain't putting no points up there until someone tells us we have to. All right, so it's 2nd and goal now for the Packers. Bunch formation, Rodgers under center with Jones behind him. Adams put in motion to the left. Rodgers falls back, looking, and throws it out of bounds. Throws it out of bounds, ladies and gentlemen. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and goal. Yeah, let's go. Let's get a stop. Get a stop. 3rd and goal, 13:07 remaining in the 2nd quarter. And the Vikings look to hold Green Bay to 3. Let's go. Let's go. Rodgers brings him to the line. In the shotgun, Adams to his left. Jones to his left. Adams in motion. They hand it off to Jones, and the Vikings stuff him. Hold him. The Vikings stop him again. Let's go. Let's go. Nothing. He's met by about 6 Vikings. And it looks like the Packers are thinking about going for it. Can we stop him again? 4th and goal. Rodgers in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers to his left. They send his tight end out to his right. It's thrown over the middle. And it's not caught. Ball's on the ground. Smith running, but it was just an incomplete pass. But the Vikings stopped them. Disrespect going for it on 4th down on our end. So Rodgers, take your ass to the sidelines and take a seat. Because the Vikings have the ball and are going on offense. Let's move the ball around. Boom. Cousins, take the ball and let's score on these sorry sons of bitches. Let's go. Big stop by the Vikings defense right there, ladies and gentlemen. Big stop. Big stop. Let's go. We're in a commercial break before the Vikings take over here. All right, red zone peeks in on Raiders-Panthers. Looks like Panthers are leading 9-7, and the Raiders looking to score. Falcons-Seahawks. Falcons 9, Seahawks 14, it looks like. 5 berserkers up in the chat. Let's go. Vikings come out and stop the Packers on a 4th and goal and take over. And we are ready to go. We are ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. 7 berserkers up in the chat. Red zone showing Patriots-Dolphins. Looks like the Patriots just got an interception there and continue to lead 7-0. These commercial breaks are killing me. It feels like it's taken forever. Anonymous checks in, says, what kind of beer am I sipping on? I'm having a Bud Light. I'm a simple man in a simple world. Drinking a simple beer. Anonymous, don't tell me you're one of them IPA snobs. All right, Vikings about to take over on offense, ladies and gentlemen, after stopping the Packers on a 4th and goal. Let's go. All right, Vikings at the line. Cousins standing at his own goal line. Cook in the end zone. Thielen far right. And there's a whistle as soon as they snap it. So I think it's offsides on the Packers maybe, which would be good because it'd give us some room to operate here. Nope, it was on us. It's not like we can go back any further. Elfline called. Elfline called for false start. Anonymous says the commercials are going to be bad this year because they have to make up for the money they're missing. That's horrible. I don't like it. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 for the Vikes again. Hand off to Cook, who gets out of the end zone, which is really all you're trying to do there, and he gets it to about the 4 to give him a little operating room. They're showing that play that the Vikings stopped him on the goal line there. Adams just dropped it, but he was covered closely by the Viking cornerback. Holden Hill was on the coverage there, with Barr and Harrison Smith moving in quickly. Right on, Anonymous. Some spiced rum action. Captain Morgan. 2nd and 8. Ball snapped. Cousins in the end zone is sacked for a safety. Why would we do that? Why would we even do that play? Zaire Alexander, the cornerback, comes unblocked and just destroys Cousins in the end zone. Nobody even chopped him. Nobody even chopped him. There was just one offensive lineman on that side. Stupid. Stupid. So that's 5 for the Packers. And the Vikings are going to have to free kick to the Packers. Stupid. I hate when we do dumb shit like that. 7 berserkers up in the chat. About to see me have a meltdown. 11:39 remaining in the second quarter. Vikings still lead 7-5, but they just gave up a safety on just an asinine play call. And they get ready to free kick it to the Packers. Kicks up. It's fielded at about the 25. Straight up the middle. He's still running to the 40. Nobody's got him. He's at the 4. He gets it almost all the way to midfield. Almost all the way to midfield. They go to another commercial. Anonymous says the Lions seem to have the best virtual fans. Do they have those ones like from the games? From the video games? Cousins on the sideline looking at his Microsoft tablet, probably trying to figure out why would we call a play where we don't block a guy coming from the edge. Rodgers under center, fakes the handoff to Jones, dancing around back there. Heaves it, a mighty heave all the way, and it falls harmlessly at about the 3-yard line. 2 Vikings in coverage there. Harrison Smith. The receiver was number 83 for the Packers. Julian says, meltdown, get famous. What the hell was that? There was a flag on the play, holding on the Vikings. Stupid. So apparently that was a holding call back by the line, so Rogers saw it, and that's why he supposedly heaved it downfield like an idiot. Cheese and crackers. So it's 1st and 10 for the Packers, 11:20 remaining in the second quarter. Rogers thus far on the day is 11 for 15 for 83 yards. And they're sitting at midfield. Rogers in the shotgun. Running back to his right, trips right formation. The handoff goes to the left, and the running back gets about 5 yards before he's tackled. .32, the running back for the Packers on that play. So it brings up a 2nd and 5, ladies and gentlemen. 10:56 remaining here in the second. Rogers under center. Looks like he's got Jones behind him. Rogers steps back into the shotgun. Receivers right and left with a running back to his left. And the ball snapped. Rogers back. He gets it to Adams, who's running a crossing pattern. Adams just galloping. Gets to about the 35, it looked like. Yep, just a little crosser. Left to right. Adams catches it. Outruns Holton Hill, who takes a dive at him, misses. And that leaves it up to Smith to force Adams out of bounds at the boundary line. Adams taking a breather. He's tired from running past all these Vikings. All right, Packers to the line. Rogers under center. He's got a fullback and a running back behind him. Wide receiver to his left. Tight end to the right. It's a pitch to the left. Jones leaps over one defender before he's tackled by the safety, Harris. They'll make it 2nd and 6 with 9:46 remaining in the second. Vikings still lead 7-5. Vikings still lead 7-5. All right, so 2nd and 6. Rogers stepping up to the line. Under center. Kind of a bunch formation with a fullback. He throws it to the tight end who's acting as the fullback, and they've got a first down. That's the rookie, DeGuardia, number 81. So the Packers in business, ladies and gentlemen. 1st and 10, 8:47 remaining in the second, and they're driving. They are driving. 7 berserkers up in the chat. I don't think we've been able to get to 10 today. Packers are in the red zone at about the 13. Rogers in the shotgun. Running backs right and left. He goes back and then just rifles it in the dirt as they tried to set up a screen and he didn't like how it was setting up, so he just put it in the dirt. He just put it in the dirt, knowing that if they get a field goal here, they take the lead. Alrighty, so that brings up 2nd and 10 for the Packers. 8:23 remaining in the second quarter. Rogers in the shotgun. Trips right with a receiver to his left as well. Empty backfield. Ball snapped. Rogers scrambling around a little bit, running to his right, and he throws it out. Throws it out of the back of the end zone. So that brings up a 3rd and 10, ladies and gentlemen, as they go to a game break. All right, so 3rd and 10, 8:16 remaining here in the second. Play clock down to 12. Rodgers in the shotgun. Empty backfield again. Trips right. Wide receiver to the left as well. The ball snapped. Rodgers surveys the field. He's got pressure immediately, and he throws up a duck at about the 10 that falls incomplete. And the Packers are going to have to attempt a field goal here. Odenigbo in to pressure Rodgers there and make him throw it away. It's a flag. There's a flag on the Packers there. Grounding. They called him for grounding, so they'll probably back him up here too. They called Rodgers for grounding because Odenigbo was in on his booty. That brings in Crosby to try to put the Packers in the lead here. Julian says never too early for a Valhalla stream. All right, so Crosby back to attempt the field goal. The kick is up, and it's good, and the Packers take an 8-7 lead. Let's update our score. And I forgot to move my little football around here, so now we're going to give it back to the Vikes again. Because there's nobody in here watching me. All right, 9 Berserkers in the chat. Welcome to Minnesota Vikings Game Day here on Valhalla Sports Talk. New little channel here on YouTube. But it should be your place for Minnesota Vikings Game Day action. We'll be here every week, ladies and gentlemen, providing play-by-play, a watch party, and chat, game time chat for you, the viewer. No video can be shown, obviously, due to NFL copyright. Just kind of a place to hang out during the Vikings games and root on our Minnesota Vikings. So they head to commercial break here. Again, Packers just took the lead, 8-7. All right, Julian, have a good one, man. I'll see you when you get back. I'll see you when you get back, my man. All right, I need to take a little break here. I'll be right back. All right, I am back, ladies and gentlemen. All 5 of you that are here. Anyway, the kickoff to the Vikings just bounded into the end zone like they tend to do. And the Vikings going back on offense, ladies and gentlemen. Cousins under center, 2 wide receivers to his right. Handoff, fake handoff to Cook. Cousins looking deep. Tries to get out of the pocket. Pressure gets to him and he runs forward for a gain of about 1. Gain of about 1, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so that brings up a 2nd and 8, 7:39 remaining here in the second quarter. Packers now lead 8-7 after that field goal. Cousins in the shotgun with Cook to his left, trips left. Hands off to Cook, who runs to the right and can't find anything. Gets tackled. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 8. 3rd down and 8 with 7:18 remaining here in the second. Let's go, Vikes. Let's go. Cousins thus far on the day, 2 for 2 for 32 yards. That, as they say, ladies and gentlemen, ain't going to get it done. Shotgun with Cook to his right, trips left, wide receiver to his right. The ball snapped. Cousins back, looking. Pressure gets to him, and he's sacked. Sacked by number 55 for the Packers. That's one of them Smith brothers. And the Vikings are already going to have to punt. This is making me physically ill. Making me physically ill, ladies and gentlemen. O'Neal trying to block Smith on that play. We should have just put up a traffic cone. The punt from Colquitt comes down at about the 40, and he makes the catch and is tackled right away. So the Packers will take over. The Packers will take over when we get back from yet another commercial. I'll be right back. All righty, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. Disgusted. Absolutely disgusted. Packers lead 8-7 and take back over possession of the ball. Vikings defense playing tough today, I think. Playing better than I thought they would. It's like the Ravens just scored again on Cleveland. Red Zone checking in on the Raiders, who are losing to Carolina 12-10. Still in a commercial break on the Vikings game, ladies and gentlemen. Still in a commercial break. Show a little picture of my hero, Francis Tarkington, on the Fox broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so second quarter with 6:04 remaining. Packers lead 8-7. Rodgers comes up to the line here. 1st and 10, Green Bay. Rodgers under center. He's got a fullback and a running back behind him. Wide receiver to the right. He pitches to Jones. Actually, this is the rookie from Boston College, Dylan, that rumbles and stumbles for a gain of about 5, it looked like. That's a big dude. He runs into Kendricks, though, and stops, but Kendricks was 5 yards back, I believe, by the time he hit him. So that brings up 2nd and 4 for the Packers. Dylan was the 62nd pick overall, second-round draft pick by the Packers. Drafted in a number of fantasy leagues. Rodgers in the shotgun, second quarter, 5:18 remaining. Ball snapped to him. He throws it to the running back, who's met immediately by Kendricks and taken down to the ground, bringing up a 3rd down. Nice play by Kendricks. Number 5-4 for your Vikings. Number 5-4 for your Vikings. That brings up a 3rd down, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Let's go. 3rd down and 3. 4:47 remaining in the second. Rodgers in the shotgun with a running back to his right, 2 wide receivers to his right, and I think we just jumped off sides. I friggin' hate that. Offsides on Jalen Holmes of the Vikings. You can't do that on big 3rd downs. The guy that used to do that all the time is playing for Dallas now. Son of a bitch. 1st and 10. Son of a biscuit. 9 berserkers up in the chat. I think that's our high for the day. Welcome to Valhalla Sports Talk's coverage of Minnesota Vikings Game Day Live. Rodgers bringing the troops up to the line. He gets under center. He's got a fullback and a running back behind him, I think. And wide receivers to his right and left. Ball snapped. Rodgers fakes the handoff, looks deep, throws it. Incomplete. Incomplete, ladies and gentlemen. Just going for some dude. I didn't catch his name. I apologize. That brings up a 2nd and 10, ladies and gentlemen. Quick peek on the red zone has the Lions leading the Bears 6-3 with 3:11 remaining in the second. Let's go. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10, 4:16 remaining in the second. Rodgers in the shotgun with a running back to his left, wide receivers, 2 of them to his right, 1 to his left. Ball snapped. Rodgers looks to his left, completes the pass to number 30, who gets tackled almost immediately, but still manages to get positive yards. I think it was a gain of about 5. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 4, another chance for the Vikings to stop this momentum by the Packers. Kendrick's out there getting some dap from his teammates, dapping it up. Harry the Hitman Smith, hands on hips, gets ready for this next play. 10 berserkers up in the chat as Valhalla's Sports Talk's army continues to grow. 3rd and 4, 3:30 remaining. Something just happened. I think the Packers just called a timeout, ladies and gentlemen. Packers called a timeout to think about it. 10 viewers in the chat as Thor's army continues to grow. Berserkers, I need you to hit me up in the chat. Tell me how your day's going. Tell me what's up. Get me hyped. Let's get this thing going. Let's get this thing going. Get this thing going, ladies and gentlemen. Time of possession being dominated by Green Bay. 18 minutes to 6 minutes for the Vikes, plus some seconds. Rodgers in the shotgun, throws it quickly to the Adams on the right. Adams fighting for the first down, and he's not going to get there. He's met by the Vikings secondary who say, "Not today, young man." Dantzler, the rookie, in on the play. What are the Packers going to do here? Are they going to go for it again? I don't know, because they went to another commercial. All right, Packers going for it. 4th and 1. Rodgers under center. The disrespect. 2 wide receivers to the right. Rodgers tries to sneak it and gets it. Makes me sick. It's going to be a first down for the Packers. Son of a biscuit. All right, so that's going to make it 1st and 10 with 2:25 remaining here in the second. Packers lead 8-7. We got to get off the field here, man. We cannot let them convert these 4th and 3rd downs. Rodgers hands it off to Jones, who's hit hard at the line, but he fights through it. He probably managed to gain a couple. Madison says she's still here. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, they're going to yet another commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. The NFL trying to make that money. NFL trying to make that money. Quick look over on the Red Zone channel. Philadelphia leading 17-0 against Washington. That's not good. Patriots still leading 7-3 against Miami. Looks like Fitzpatrick just threw a interception. That wasn't very Fitzpatrick magic-y. And the Bears, Lions, are in a thriller. 6-3. Lions. 6-3 Lions. Anonymous asks if we got any biscuits up in here. He wants some with some butter. It's like the Bears are trying to tie it here in a thriller at Ford Field. Kick is up, and the Bears Lions are knotted. That's 6. Eight berserkers up in the chat. Will we get that number higher today? Only time will tell. Only time will tell, ladies and gentlemen. I can't do any more than put on the show. If people don't show, then I can't do nothing about that. I can only make it all nice and pretty and put on the show. But if the people don't show, then it's just me talking to myself and Anonymous and Madison. Still in a commercial break on the Vikings game. Cook so far has 18 rush yards and a touchdown. 18 rush yards and a touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot more downtime on these football streams than there is on the baseball streams. You know, they have so many commercials. They're looking at Kirk Cousins on the bench. He's still wondering how the hell they let that cornerback just run in on him and sack him in the end zone. I don't blame him. It looks like we're about to get back to the action. This thing's headed to the halftime, and we're at the 2-minute mark here in the second quarter. Packers face a 2nd and 7. Second and 7 for the Packers. They're sitting on the 35-ish yard line. A pitch to the running back Jones, who's tackled immediately by 93. Steven, number 93 for the Vikings, said, "No, not today. Not today, young man." And here we go. That brings up another 3rd down and 6. 3rd and 6 for the Packers. Can the Vikings defense hold? A quick look at Danielle Hunter on the sideline for the Vikings. That devastated me that he went on the IR there. He's out for at least 3 weeks. All right, Rodgers back to pass, gets it to Adams, who gets the 1st down and is forced out of bounds by 21. So 1st and 10, 1:17 remaining. And the clock is stopped because he went out of bounds, ladies and gentlemen. So here we go. Packers to the line. Rodgers under center. 1st and 10, 1:17 remaining in the 2nd. Rodgers actually was in the shotgun, hands it off to his running back, who tries to get a few yards and is stopped pretty much immediately. So it'll be a short gain there. Short gain there. Clock running. 105, 104, 103. Vikings giving each other high fives. 2nd and 9 with 54 seconds remaining. Rodgers in the shotgun. Running back to his left. Trips right formation for wide receivers. The snap. Rodgers dancing around back there, going to his right. Throws it to the end zone to Adams for a touchdown. Throws it to the sideline for a touchdown to Adams. Let's see if he got his feet in. Packers did a good job of running down the clock there before the half. Yeah, it looks... I think he got them both in there. It looks like they're going to confirm it. So let's see if they get this extra point, and then I'll update the score. 10 Berserkers up in the chat. That's the high on today, I think. I think it ties a high. So I welcome each and every one of you to Vikings Game Day Live. Yep, Adams got his left foot down there. They're still reviewing it, ladies and gentlemen. They're reviewing it. Under official review. Under official review, and they go to yet another commercial. Yet another commercial, ladies and gentlemen. Buffalo whooping booty. They're up 21-0. Looks like they might be trying to score again. Looks like they might be trying to score again, ladies and gentlemen. Raiders 17, Panthers 12. Teddy B in at quarterback for the Panthers. Teddy Bridgewater in at quarterback for the Panthers. Yeah, so Buffalo's up on the Jets 21-0, but I think the Jets just stopped them. Man, a look at Gruden. He is losing his hair. He is losing his hair as we still are in a commercial break for the Vikes. Carolina lining up for a field goal. .31-yard field goal attempt for the Panthers. Trying to cut the lead to 2. All right, they check in on Philadelphia, Washington. Philadelphia already up 17-0. Washington just got an interception. Still in commercial for the Vikes. Yeah, Anonymous, there are a lot. There's a ton streaming them. We're the new kid on the block. The new kid putting in our time. All right, so the call stands, and the Packers have yet to kick the extra point. So 14-17 Packers, 39 seconds remaining in the second, and Crosby kicks the extra point. So that makes it 15-7. 15-7 Packers lead, ladies and gentlemen. They go to the command center in Los Angeles to have an ex-ref give his opinion on it, whether Adams made the catch or not. 9 times out of 10, them guys are wrong. But irregardless, 15-7, Packers didn't leave much time for the Vikings here. Didn't leave much time for the Vikings to make anything happen here. I believe the Vikings get the ball after the half, because I seem to remember the Packers just walking down on us that first drive. All right, so the kickoff in the end zone, and a kneel down by number 17. And Cousins takes the field with 39 seconds remaining. If you know Mike Zimmer like I know Mike Zimmer, we're just headed to the half. We are just headed to the half here, but we'll see. So Cousins has him in the huddle there. He says, okay, Zimmer's not going to let us do anything here, so we're probably just going to kneel on this and get the hell out of here. Look at Zimmer, though. He's still got his headset on, so maybe they're going to try something. Cousins in the shotgun. Looking. Throws it deep. Overthrows Thielen by about 10 yards. That'll make it a 2nd and 10, ladies and gentlemen, with 34 seconds remaining. Clock is stopped. So I haven't even seen the rookie wide receiver for the Vikings yet. It looks like B.C. Johnson is on the field. Maybe that's him. Maybe that's the new fella. Cousins in the shotgun. 34 seconds remaining. 2nd and 10. Ball snapped. Cousins looking. Throws it. And it's picked off by the Packers at the 40-yard line. Number 23 of the Packers intercepts Cousins. Maybe that's why we just kneel on it. Anonymous says it looks like the Clippers are going to close this game out. Jareer Alexander for the Packers with that interception headed into the half. Are the Packers going to add on some points here? Man, the new Atlanta uniforms are tight. 14-9 Seahawks lead. The new Packers uniforms are the Falcon uniforms are tight looking. As on the Red Zone channel, they show the Cousins pick. He was trying to throw to Thielen there. Trying to throw to Thielen, ladies and gentlemen. Kenny Clark, an injured Packer on the play. It looks like he's walking to the sideline there. Cousin on the sideline, hands on his hip after throwing that pick. Talking to our backup quarterback, Sean Mannion. And here we go. Rodgers in the shotgun. The Packers look like they're going to add some points here. Rogers throws it. Completed to Adams, and they say he got his... No, he's out of bounds. He's out of bounds. So it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10. Second and 10, ladies and gentlemen. That Packer that was injured is walking off the field. Of course, it's close to halftime. Real Juice checks in. Says he wants his Rams to get this win. Correct, Anonymous. We still got a whole half to play. I would like the Packers not to get more than 3 here, though. They're already more than a touchdown ahead. So they're taking a look at that Adams play, and it sure looks to me like he got both feet in. So they might overturn this. God, it just looks so weird with no people in the stands, man. How weird is it for these players? How weird is it for these players to just be playing in empty stadiums? Julian Cruz checks in. All right, so 21 seconds remaining here in the second quarter, ladies and gentlemen. So after reviewing it, it looks like they're going to review it or call it a catch by Adams there. So the Packers gained some yardage there, and it'll be 21 seconds remaining, 1st and 10 for the Pack. All right, you made the call. Let's go. Devontae Adams already on the game. 9 catches, 103 yards, and a touchdown. So the new Vikings cornerback group is not exactly performing well, ladies and gentlemen. They are not performing well, these youngsters in the secondary. Anthony Barr and Aaron Rodgers having a meeting while the officials continue to review this play on the sidelines. How long does this shit take? Isn't there like a time limit? I hate replay, ladies and gentlemen. I absolutely hate replay in any sport. Madison says, let's go Cowboys. Madison, the Cowboys aren't playing on this channel. All right, so after all that, they say that he did not catch it. In other words, they don't know. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10, 21 seconds remaining. LaFleur looking at his playbook, trying to dial up that play to get him some points before the half. Rodgers in the huddle waiting for the play call from LaFleur. Sends Adams out to his left. 2nd and 10, 21 seconds remaining. In the shotgun. It's hiked. Rodgers going deep, going for it all. And he gets Lazard for a touchdown. The Vikings cornerback plan is a failure, an abject failure in this first game. They're getting owned by the Packers receivers. Absolutely owned. Absolutely owned. That was 27 on that play. Actually, one of our veterans, I think. Just a go route on the outside, and he beats number 27, who's one of our newbies. And Rodgers just drops it in the perfect spot. The extra point attempt is up and good. We head to the half. 14 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Packers lead 22-7. I'm disgusted. Absolutely friggin' disgusted. The young Vikings secondary, the cornerbacks are getting worked, ladies and gentlemen. Worked. Packers lead 22-7. Crosby looks to kick it off to the Vikes. Real Juice checks in and says, let's go Rams. Crosby kicks it off. Fielded at the goal line. Take a knee. After that interception by Cousins, I'm sure we'll just come out here and take a knee and go to the half. Rodgers on the day, 19 for 28, 201 yards and 2 touchdowns. Cousins a whopping 2 for 4, 32 yards, 1 interception. Ball snapped. Cousins hands it off. I think that's Madison, who gets to his left, gains some yardage, gets forced out of bounds. 7 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Cook on the sidelines for the Vikes. Cousins brings him to the line. It's a 1st and 10, 7 seconds remaining. Cousins in the shotgun, drops the pass, throws it over the middle. He hits Kyle Rudolph down to the 30, and I think there's a penalty on the play. I think they're going to get Savage for hitting Rudolph high, so the Vikings got a chance to get some points here, ladies and gentlemen. Cousins heads to the sideline. So penalty on the play. Personal foul on 26 for the Packers, lowering his head for contact against Rudolph there. So that's going to tack on to an already good play for the Vikes. So we are in field goal range. I don't know about that call. Packers Nation checks in for the first time today. Bailey lining up for the field goal with just 2 seconds remaining. The kick is up, and it's good. And that'll make it 10-22 as we head to the half. Yeah, Packers Nation, our young corners just ain't getting it done, but I kind of was worried about that with no preseason action. All right, and we head to the half with the Packers leading 22-10, ladies and gentlemen. So we head to halftime, and I'm going to take a short break, and I'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back from a short break. Vikings disappointing me immensely right now. 22-10 is the score at the half, ladies and gentlemen. 22-10. The stream is going about as I anticipated. I figured that we'd end up with somewhere in that 5 to 10 range of viewers, so rough going for the first time here. But we're going to keep doing it. I'm going to stay here and I'm going to do every Viking game. And hopefully we'll bring the folks in here at some point. So they're going through the highlights of the games right here. Looks like Philadelphia's up 17-7 at the half against Washington. Seattle Seahawks and the Falcons from Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta's uniforms to me look pretty cool. I just hope we never go to like that futuristic look, but looks pretty cool. So at the half, it's Seattle 14, Falcons 12. Bears Lions, ladies and gentlemen. One of the Lions got thrown out. Collins Sr. I think he was one of their linebackers. But that game is 13-6. Lions lead at the half. Browns Ravens is the next game that they take a look at. There's my guy Andrews, one of my fantasy players. Ravens whooping the Browns 24-6. Jets Bills is the next one they're checking in on. Will we get a view of Mr. Diggs here? I think that was John Brown. I missed the score there. Missed the score. Dolphins Patriots. Cam Newton running in for a score here in the first half. And Cam again ran in for a score. So the questions about his hip have been answered, ladies and gentlemen. New England leads 14-3. There are 10-14 left in the third quarter. Raiders Panthers. Thrown deep there. 17-15 in the third quarter. Raiders lead. Colts Jaguars, ladies and gentlemen. They've actually got some fans in the stands. Not many of them. Rivers in his new digs. 17-14, Colts lead with 12:39 remaining in the third quarter. So that looks like that gets us through the morning games here. Madison asks, how good do I think Aaron Gordon is? I don't even know who Aaron Gordon is. Are you talking about football or baseball? Checking the old Twitter, ladies and gentlemen. 22-10 the score in this game. Packers leading the Vikings. And I'm absolutely disgusted, but not surprised. They're still in the halftime show here, ladies and gentlemen. Eight Berserkers up in the chat in our first ever Minnesota Vikings Game Day Live. So I appreciate those of you that have showed up for the first ever show as we go through our little growing pains trying to get this thing going, ladies and gentlemen. All right, they're showing Brady showing up at the stadium there for his first game with the Buccaneers. I think I got to get into the goldfish, ladies and gentlemen. A little extra cheddar goldfish action. We're still at the half. Who's in the chat today? Who's still in there? Let me take a peek at some of these box scores here. So the game leaders, let's go through that while we're waiting here. Aaron Rodgers, 19 for 28, 201, and 2 touchdowns. Kirk Cousins, 3 for 5, 54 yards and a pick. The rushing leaders, Aaron Jones, 8 carries, 25 yards. Alexander Madison for the Vikes, 3 carries, 34 yards. Receiving yards, Dante Adams, 9 receptions, 103 yards, and a touchdown as he torched this young Vikings secondary. And Adam Thielen, 2 receptions for 32 yards. Win probability for the Packers right now is sitting at 83.5%, according to the ESPN Win Probability Index. Team stats. Green Bay, 271. Minnesota, 97. We're getting trounced. Turnovers, Minnesota 0. Minnesota 1. Oh, they've given up 1. Green Bay 0. Time of possession is way in favor of the Packers. First downs, Green Bay 18, Minnesota 7. Alrighty, the matchup. First downs, passing first downs. 10-2, Packers lead. Rushing first downs, 5-3, Packers lead. Third down efficiency, 2 for 6 for the Packers, 1 for 2 for the Vikes. Fourth down efficiency, 1 for 2 for the Packers, 0 for 0 for the Vikes. Total yards, 271 and 97. 5 drives to 5 drives, so it's not like they've had the ball more than we have as far as number of drives. Yards per play for the Packers, 6.2 to 5.7 for the Vikes. Passing yards is a biggie, 201 to 43. Rushing yards, Packers 70, Vikings 54. Penalties are about even. As I mentioned, turnovers. The time of possession is 22 minutes, 45 seconds for the Packers, 7 minutes, 15 seconds for the Vikes. We're getting worked. We're getting absolutely worked. Looks like they're coming back from the game, from the halftime here. All right, here we go. The kickoff to start the second half. Let's fix our scoreboard here. Oops. All right. So here we go. Vikings to the line. Cousins under center. He's got a fullback and a running back behind him, and Dalvin Cook. He puts Thielen in motion to his left. Handoff is to Cook, and he runs up the middle, gets some space, and probably gained 10 on that play. Vikings are traveling from right to left on your TV screen. Nice run by Cook. Jukes a fella in the hole there. Keeps his feet clear and rumbles, stumbles. So it makes it a 1st and 10 for the Vikes now on about the 38-yard line. Cousins from under center hands it off to Cook again. Cook goes to the right just a little bit, gains about 9, just shy of the first down. Just shy of the first down marker. Let's go. Let's get back in this. Let's get back in this, ladies and gentlemen. Cook out here cooking. Cousins under center. 2nd and 1 for the Vikes. The handoff to Cook again. He goes to the right and gets the first down. First down, ladies and gentlemen, for these Vikings. As they start to drive, try to get back in this ball game. Cook off to take a breather. 1st and 10 for the Vikes. 13:20 remaining in the third. Cousins under center with a wide receiver to his left. He pitches to Madison, who goes left and is immediately met by a group of Packers. Probably lost 1 on the play. Probably lost 1 yard, ladies and gentlemen. Smith, number 55, in on the tackle for the Packers. Oops, we got the ball on the wrong side. All right, Cousins under center, trips left. He drops back, pump fakes, continues to bleed out to his left, tries to throw it to number 18, Jefferson, who drops it for an incompletion. So that makes it 3rd and 11 for the Vikings here as they try to get back into this game. Injury update, Kenny Clark out for the Packers. Lucas Patrick out for the Packers with a shoulder injury. All right, big 3rd and 11 for the Vikes here. Big 3rd and 11 here. Cousins in the shotgun. Receivers to his right and left, 2 on each side. Empty backfield. Ball snapped, and somebody moved on the Viking side. Penalty. False start on the Vikings. False start on the Vikings. Zimmer doesn't look pleased. Neither do I. Looks like they got called both of the linemen for the Vikes for that. So now it's 3rd and 16, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd and 16 on the 40. Cousins in the shotgun, catches it, throws a dump off to 18 Jefferson, who gets walloped at the 50-yard line. A little bit of a scuffle there as Jefferson makes his first catch of his NFL career. They're still going at it. Still going at it. Packers start heading off the field. It's 4th and 12 here. The Vikings will probably punt. That was the first catch of our first-round pick Jefferson's career there. And he kind of took it into a group of Packers there and paid the price a little bit. He felt he never went down to the ground, though. But anyway, here we go. 4th and 12. Colquitt in to punt for the Vikes. Ball snapped. It's punted. Fair catch called for just inside the 7. And the Packers are going to take over. Packers will be taking over just about the 7-yard line, ladies and gentlemen. And we go to commercial. Seven berserkers up in the chat. Where are they at? Where are my berserkers at, ladies and gentlemen? New England 14, Miami 13, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like New England's got the ball again. Cam tries to throw it to the end zone to add on to that lead, and it's incomplete. Looks like it's incomplete, ladies and gentlemen. They go back to Redskins, Philadelphia. Looks like Redskins are trying to make something happen here. Down 17-7 against them Eagles. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. All right, still in a commercial break. Still in a commercial break. Checking in on some of these YouTuber folks. Just like the Vikings, I'm getting spanked today, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely spanked. Anyway, here we go. Rodgers under center. 11:57 to go here in the third. He's got a fullback and a running back behind him. Wide receivers to his right and left. 11:57 remaining in the third. Ball snapped. Rodgers fakes the handoff, throws it to Adams. Why not? On the right-hand side, who picks up about 8, going against Mike Hughes of the Vikes. Lions up big on the Bears, 20-6, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Rodgers breaks the huddle. 2nd and 2, 11:29 remaining here in the third. He's under center. He's got a wide receiver to his left. I believe that's Adams. Lazard in the slot, and Jones to the back. He pitches it to Jones, who dodges a Viking, and then is met by number 94, Johnson, in the hole. He's still gained about 2 or 3 there. He's still gained about 2 or 3. And the Redskins just scored. Barber scores for the Redskins to get them closer in that game against Philly. All righty, Rodgers on the day, 20 for 29, 209 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's under center. Wide receiver to his right, running back behind him. Hands off to Jones. Jones pushes forward for the first down. First down at about the 23-yard line. Madison checks in. Oh, no, that's her comment from before. Raiders now leading Carolina 20-15, and the Raiders have the ball entering the red zone. I mean, the about half the mid-mark of the field. Here's Josh Jacobs on the loose. Now they're in the red zone. All right, so 1st and 10 for the Packers here. Rodgers under center. He's got 2 wide receivers right, 2 left, and he also has a running back behind him. The ball snapped, hands it off to Jones. Jones goes to the left and is running hard and takes it all the way past the first down marker for a first down. Hit by Harris, the safety, when he finally gets him stopped. The Packers are on the move again, and this is painful. First and 10 for the Packers again. 9:14 remaining here in the third. 22-10 they lead, and Rodgers is under center again. Hand off to Jones, who goes left. Gets across the 40 before he's tackled. That's going to make it about 2nd and, 7, somewhere in that ballpark. Jorge Gomez checks in. What's up, my man? So 2nd and 7, as I suspected. 8:40 remaining here in the third quarter. Jorge says still a lot of time left. I don't know, man. Looking pretty grim. Rodgers in the shotgun, running back to his left. He's got wide receivers, 2 of them to his right, 1 to his left. The ball snapped. He throws it over to Adams and a quick out at the 40, and he's tackled immediately by a trio of Vikings who help him up from the ground. That's going to make it 3rd down here, ladies and gentlemen. Can the Vikings get off the field on defense? 3rd and 6. Rodgers in the shotgun, running back to his right, trips left with a wide receiver also to his right. Here we go. They bring all the wide receivers on the left side in closer, bunch them. Rodgers looks like he might be checking the play. The ball snapped. Rodgers throwing it over to the middle on a cross, and it's dropped by number 83. Dropped by Lazard on a crossing pattern, and he had room to run if he'd have caught that. But it looks like the Packers might punt this ball to the Vikings. Actually, that was Valdez Scantling on the crosser there that dropped it. The punt to the Vikings is on the way. It bounces at the 10 and then goes out of bounds, and the Vikings are going to take over, ladies and gentlemen, on about the 12-yard line. Needing to get something going if they want to have a chance to win this game. All right, Fox goes to yet another commercial, and I'm going to take a break. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. 9 berserkers up in the chat. Welcome to Valhalla Sports Talk's Viking Game Day Live. In another commercial break here, Packers continue to lead 22-10. The Vikings are about to take over on offense. This is probably where we need to score, or we're not going to have a chance to win this game. Can we do it? Can the Vikings do it, ladies and gentlemen? Tell me in the chat. Can the Vikings do it, ladies and gentlemen? I feel like this is a must-score drive. And I don't know that 3 is going to be enough, so I think we might need a touchdown here. Anyway, Cousins takes the field with the offense. 7:25 remaining in the third. Vikings down 22-10. So here we go. Cousins under center. He's got Cook behind him. Drops back. Cousins on the run to his left, scrambling, gets past the 30 and gets out of bounds for a Vikings first down. First down. And there's a flag on the play, of course. Vikings players pointing at the Packers. Let's see what this is. Illegal contact on the Packers, number 31. So it's going to be a first down, Vikings. Amos, the guilty party for the Packers. So Cousins feels the heat, gets out of the pocket, runs to his left. He needs to do more of that, and then gets out of bounds after gaining the first down. And here we go. 1st and 10. Cousins under center, gets the hike. Now he's running for his life back there. He gets out to the right again, and he's running again. And he gets another first down with his feet, past the 50 and into Packers territory. Cousins out here looking like he knows what he's doing. Picking up yards on the ground for another Vikings first down. First down. All right, so here we go. Cousins under center. He's got 2 wide receivers to his right. Hands it off to Cook, who looks on the right side and gains about 2. Gains about 2, ladies and gentlemen. Look at Cousins out there. Looking like he's running back or something. So it's going to be 2nd and 6 here, ladies and gentlemen. 6:06 remaining in the third quarter. Clock running. Cousins has him in the huddle, telling him, listen, guys, we have to score here. So let's go and SKOL Vikings. Let's get this shit done. Cousins under center. Wide receivers, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Cook in the backfield. Cousins looks, throws a screen to Cook, who can't get away from the Packer defender, number 51. Number 51 of the Packers makes the tackle, doesn't let Cook get going. So we've got another big third down here, ladies and gentlemen. Another big third down in what I think is a must-score drive for the Vikings. Not a very well executed screen there. So it's 3rd and 8, 5:14 here in the third. Cousins in the shotgun. I think that's Madison to his right. He's got 2 wide receivers to the left. Cousins gets the snap. They throw it on a crosser to number 81, who gets tackled immediately short of the first down. I think we got to go here. B.C. Johnson hit hard on that play, and he comes up limping. BC hit hard there, cartwheeled. And looks like the Vikes are probably going to go for it here. Here we go. Vikes lining up on a 4th down. Cousins in the shotgun. And the Vikings call timeout. Vikings call timeout. I don't like that because it gives the defense time to set. 9 Berserkers up in the chat. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you for joining us here on Valhalla Sports Talk's Minnesota Vikings Game Day Live. If you haven't yet, please give us a like on our video, subscribe to the channel, turn on bell notifications so you know when we're on. We will be here for every Minnesota Vikings game. Every one of them, ladies and gentlemen. Julian Cruz is officially back. Welcome back, Julian. All right, so we're back. Cousins in the shotgun, 4th and 3, 4:26 remaining. He's got wide receivers left and right, puts the tight end in motion, Cook in to block. Cousins going deep to the right. And incomplete. He went for Sharp, Tarjay Sharp on the right-hand side. And the Vikings turn it over on downs. It's looking grim, ladies and gentlemen. Looking absolutely grim, in my opinion. We go to yet another commercial break. Bills are now up 21-10 on the Jets. Miami, New England. Looks like Fitzmagic just ran in for a score. And the Lions look like they just kicked another field goal. So the Lions up 20-6 on the Bears. 23-6 on the Bears. Madison checks in, says the Vikes are losing. Yes, they are. Jacksonville, Indy knotted up at 17. And the Raiders, 27-15 over the Panthers. 27-15 over the Panthers. 8 Berserkers in the chat on our first ever Minnesota Vikings Game Day live stream. The growing pains of a little channel as we try to get this thing going. As we try to get her going, ladies and gentlemen. 438 is subscriber count. I was hoping to get to 450 today. It's looking pretty grim there too, ladies and gentlemen. 10 Berserkers in the chat. Madison Roach, who football team? I don't know what that means. Still in a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. 22-10, Packers lead, and they're taking the ball. They're about to go back on offense yet again. Just a brutal start to the NFL season. Take a look at Cousins on the sideline. He's looking at his little Microsoft tablet again. Guess what? No matter how many times you look at that stupid tablet, you still have to make plays. Rodgers under center for the Packers. 4:20 remaining here in the third quarter. 1st and 10. He's got 2 wide receivers left and a fullback and a running back behind him. The ball's snapped. Fakes the handoff, looking deep, looking to put the dagger in the Vikes, and he hits number 83, who drops it. Ventus Scantling drops it. And Rodgers is like, see, that's why you should have drafted me a wide receiver. As Jordan Love sits inactive today. Curtis Conrad checks in for the first time today. Says, go Vikings. Let's go. I fear it might be too late, though, Curtis. Nothing tells me that we have a chance to win this game. Rodgers in the shotgun, 2nd and 10. Hands it off to Jones, who goes to the left and is tackled by Barr. Anthony Barr, the linebacker. All right, Rodgers in the shotgun again, running back to his left, two wide, actually trips right, one wide receiver to his left. Looks like he might be changing the cadence a little bit. Looking hard over at his right-hand side. And the ball snapped. Rodgers throws a crosser. Actually, it's not. It's to the outside to Lazard, who gets the first down. Lazard with the first down on a throw to the right-hand side. Lazard covered there, or not covered, by number 21 of the Vikings, who basically watches him catch it and walk out of bounds. That's Hughes for the Vikings. Looking grim. Third quarter, 3:01 remaining. 1st and 10 now for the Packers again. Rodgers in the shotgun again. They're on the 46 of the Vikings. Handoff to Jones, who goes to the right and is tackled almost immediately by Kendricks. Tackled almost immediately by Kendricks, the linebacker for the Vikings. Yeah, Madison Washington's name is now the Washington football team. 9 berserkers in the chat. Third quarter, 2:15 remaining and running. Vikings down 22-10 as Rodgers gets ready to try to put them further in this unbelievable hole. He calls timeout. He calls timeout with 2:02 remaining. As we're in the timeout here, they're showing us how good a game Devontae Adams had. Like we didn't see that on our TV. He's just owning this young Viking secondary. They were not ready for prime time, ladies and gentlemen. 11 catches, 112 yards, and a touchdown. All right, Rodgers breaks the huddle on a 2nd and 8 with 2:02 remaining in the third. He's in the shotgun again. He's got Jones to his right, trips left formation, throws it to the left. It's caught by Adams again, who's touched immediately by 24 of the Vikings. So that's going to bring up a third down. This might be the last chance for the Vikings to get out of this thing and try to come back in this one. 3rd and 5, 1:43 remaining. Trips right with a wide receiver to the left as well. Running back to his left. Rodgers gets ready to deal. The ball's snapped. Rodgers throws it over the middle, deep to 83, who catches it and gets all the way to the goal line before he's tackled. And there's a flag on the play because I think the Vikings went off sides. Offsides defense, they'll decline that, and that was on 55 bar, and the Packers are about to end this game. About to end any hopes of the Vikings coming back by scoring another touchdown here. They're at the 1-yard line, 1st and 10. Just disgusted. Just disgusted by this entire game. Barr back there shaking his head in disbelief like he always does. Most overrated football player on the Vikings. Rodgers in the shotgun. Kind of a bunch formation, running back to his right. The ball snapped. Jones up the middle. Actually, this might be Williams. It looks like he's stopped just short of the goal line. It's like he's stopped just short of the goal line. And that was Williams, number 30 for the Packers at running back. Bringing up a 2nd and goal, 34 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Vikings already getting spanked, 22-10. All right, another kind of bunch formation for the Packers. They send 13 far out left. Rodgers rolling to the left, throws it to Davante Adams on a crosser who beats Hill easily for the score. The ass whooping is in progress, ladies and gentlemen. Just like the fans, the Vikings didn't show up to this game. Holton Hill, the cornerback on that play. Holton Hill will have nightmares about Davante Adams this week. And the extra point attempt by Crosby is good. The Packers are now up 29-10. Just 10 seconds to play here in the third quarter. If there were fans in the stands, this team would be getting booed mercilessly right now, and deservedly so. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. 9 seconds remaining in the third quarter. What you gonna have for lunch? Enchiladas? How about can I have some hot dogs? Can I have a couple hot dogs? Brandon Water Tree checks in and says, boo Vikings. I'd boo him too, my man. All right, the kick return comes out. Returned by number 17. Not sure where he got it to because I'm kind of disgusted. So here we go. Vikings got the ball now. 11 viewers up in the chat. That's our high for today. Welcome. Welcome to a blowout. Cousins in the shotgun at about the 24-yard line. 3 seconds remaining in the third. He's got 2 wide receivers right, 1 left. Cook in the backfield with him. The throw is over the middle to number 81. Johnson, who takes it for a first down as the third quarter comes to the end. And that'll be 1st and 10 Vikings as we head to the fourth quarter. Oops. All right, so to the fourth quarter we go, and the telecast goes to a commercial. Julian Cruz says, enchiladas are the bomb. I pass. Julian Cruz says an inch, I-N-C-H, enchilada is a really short enchilada. We got jokes. The Berserkers got jokes up in the chat. In the red zone there, it looks like Indy's about to try to take the lead here. Kick is up. 20-17. 20-17. We peek in again at the Washington game. Washington trying to make a game of it, ladies and gentlemen, with the Eagles. Washington trying to make a game of it. We've got 12 berserkers up in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Our high for today as Thor's army continues to grow. So, Curtis, I think you're probably going to win Joke of the Day. I mean, not a whole lot of competition, but that one made me laugh. 29-10. Vikings getting smoked. Cordell Patterson sighting for the Bears. So Colts Indy 20-17, Colts leading. And we're back to this game, ladies and gentlemen. Back to this thriller from US Bank. No, you're right, Jordan. Cousins in the shotgun. Cook to his left. Wide receiver to his right. Hands off to Cook, who goes to his right and goes closer to the middle. Gains about 9. Actually, my bad. That's Madison, ladies and gentlemen, for the Vikings. They're wearing the same gloves, and I just cannot tell them both apart. They both got dreads. They're both about the same size. Cousins in the shotgun, fakes the handoff, decides to run it, and gets the first down. First down, Vikings. First down. Can they come back? I don't know. I don't think so. We're going to find out. Curtis Conrad professes his love for Mexican food in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Zimmer calls in the play to Cousins. Cousins under center with a fullback and a running back behind him. 2 wide receivers on his left. 1st and 10, 14:04 remaining here in the 4th. The ball snapped. Cousins fakes the handoff and looking deep, throws it deep to 19. Thielen, touchdown Vikings! Touchdown! Let's go! Thielen on a deep pass to the left side, gets past the Packers cornerback and catches it at the back of the end zone. 4-6, ladies and gentlemen. It might be a condition of too little too late, but who knows? Vikings appear to be setting up to go for 2. Right here is where I wish that we had those rules like the XFL where you could go for 3 on this deal. But anyway, they're lining up at about the 2-yard line. Cousins in the shotgun. He brings Cook next to him on the right. 2 wide receivers to the right. Cook takes the ball and scores it. The 2-point conversion to cut the lead to 29-18. 29-18 is your score, ladies and gentlemen. Thielen gets him a touchdown in the first game of the season. 29-18. They still need to do a lot. No doubt, though, they need to stop them on this possession, right? So the Packers are going to get the ball next. Let's move that over to them. Too early for an onside kick, I think, but you never know. You never know. Mr. Hale checks in. He's not impressed with the Vikes either. Neither have I been. Even had a first down graphic up there for no reason. But we just scored to lessen the blowout a little bit, and it's 29-18. Weird football score. 12 berserkers up in the chat. I think our high today has been 12, so Thor's army continues to grow. And we're in commercial break as we wait for the Vikings to kick this ball off to the Packers. I want to ask you folks, if you have not yet, please subscribe to the channel. We are now sitting at 438 is the subscriber number. Video's got 20 likes and 1 dislike. There's always that guy. $29.18. Still in a commercial break here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here we go. Back to the action. 13:53 remaining here in the fourth quarter. The scoring drive, 4 plays, 77 yards, a 37-yard pass to Thielen for the touch. Vikings kick off, and it bounds into the end zone for a touchback. So Aaron Rodgers will bring his cheesy team onto the field. Bringing him onto the field, ladies and gentlemen. Fox putting up a promo for their next game, Buccaneers Saints. I won't be watching that one. I'll be watching that kid Joe Burrow for the Bengals in the next one. Anyway, 1st and 10 for the Packers, 13:53 remaining in the fourth. He's under center. He's got a wide receiver to his left and right with a running back behind him. He puts 13 in motion, drops back, hands it off, and up goes 28 for the Packers. I think that's that rookie. Anyway, he rumbles, stumbles for about 9. Rodgers has now moved up the all-time passing leader list to number 7, passing Eli Manning with 367 touchdowns. 2nd and 2 for the Packers. 2nd and 2 for the Packers, 13:11 remaining. Rodgers under center. Gives a quick handoff to number 32, who gets the edge and rumbles, stumbles past the 50. That's number 32. Who is this guy? Is that Dylan? He's speedy, whoever he is. That's Irvin. Anyway, he rumbles, gets another first down for the Packers. So it's now 1st and 10 again, 12:36 remaining. The Packers are just past the Vikings 50 at about the 47. Rodgers in the shotgun calls a timeout because we haven't had enough commercials yet. We have not had enough commercials in this game yet. LaFleur looks at him like, are you serious? Anyway, they go to commercial, and I'm going to take a break. Hey, guess what? I didn't turn my mic on. Injured Packer on the field. Injured Packer on the field, ladies and gentlemen. Jones took the run to the outside there. It's Taylor, number 65 for the Packers. Looks like he wound up getting twisted pretty hard there. And he's down. 10 Berserkers up in the chat here on Minnesota Vikings Game Day Live. Our first ever telecast, ladies and gentlemen. A little growing station here on YouTube. The little engine that could. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Even though today we're getting our ass kicked by these other YouTubers. But it doesn't matter because I'm going to still be back next week and the week after and the week after that. Yeah, I just forgot to turn it on, Gary. Just forgot to turn it on. I was more concerned about pouring my beer in this blowout. Man, Baltimore is whooping Cleveland's booty 38-16. Raiders 27, Carolina 30. As Teddy Bridgewater takes the helm there. Sorry, my man. 8 Berserkers in the chat. A live look at Baker Mayfield, who doesn't have any idea what the hell is going on. There you go, Gary. As long as I got a beer, I'll be okay. Gary, have you checked out any of my Dodgers streams, man? The LA Dodgers? We get hype up in the Dodger streams. We just got to find some hypesters, some berserkers for these Viking streams. But I kind of figured today would be one of those days where we struggle to get between 10 and 15 viewers. But I am not deterred, Vikings Nation. I am not deterred as the mighty Thor comes in to check in on me. Sniff is sniffing away. Now he attacks my executive producer because he knows that she's cooking hot dogs on the grill. Oh, did you? You saw the one last night, Gary? We had about 1,300 views on that one. I think we had 60 people in the chat at our height. Averaged about 40 during the game there. And we go again tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Valhalla Sports Talk. Dodgers Game Day Live tonight. Same time as last night. Same time as last night. All right, the big old Packer dude's getting carted off the field, so it doesn't look good for him. Rodgers comes out to greet him as he gets sent off on the cart. All right, 12:22 remaining. Vikings down by lots. 2 scores at least. And the clock is now running. Man, that Philly-Washington score is 17-17. Patriots 21-11 over the Dolphins. All right, here we go. Rodgers under center. Number 30, the running back, behind him. Jamal Williams, wide receiver to his left. That's probably Adams. Rodgers drops back, fakes the handoff, scrambles around in the pocket, and throws it deep for the end zone to Adams and overthrows him just a little bit. Rodgers on his bootay at the end of that one. That brings up a 3rd down and 7 with 11:42 remaining here in the 4th. Kind of a late hit there by the Viking, not called. But it's 3rd and 7, 11:42 remaining. Rodgers in the shotgun with a running back to his right, trips left, also a wide receiver to his right. Harvick using that cadence to try to get the Vikings to go off sides. The ball snapped. Rogers surveys the field, throws it right over the middle deep to 13, who has a hell of a time but still catches it. Lazard, he's down at about the 3, and the nightmare continues. The purple and gold nightmare continues, ladies and gentlemen. We're just going to cash out our cornerbacks, get rid of the 2 veterans on the team, and go with a bunch of rookies. Sounds like a great idea. Well, I agree, Rhodes had to go. I think they should have put some effort into keeping the other fella. Rogers calls timeout. Trey Waynes is the one they should have kept, ladies and gentlemen. Vikings Nation has walked on him for 3 years. Absolutely walked on him. And guess what? We miss him. We miss him because we're getting our ass kicked today. Rogers over 300 yards on the game. 10:52 remaining in the 4th. Feels like a slow death today, ladies and gentlemen. A slow friggin' death. 8 berserkers in the chat. Rogers ready for a 1st and goal. 10:52 remaining in the 4th. He's got 2 wide receivers to his right, a running back to his left. Bunch formation. Ball snapped. Rogers looks to his left, throws it to the running back, who's hit immediately by Kendricks, the linebacker. That'll bring up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, ladies and gentlemen. Second and goal, 10:23, clock running. 29-18, Packers lead. Rogers brings him up to the line. He lines up under center. Running back behind him. Puts a receiver in motion. Fakes the handoff. Fades to his right. And throws it for a touchdown to 13, Lazard. Alan Lazard for the touchdown for the Packers. The only good thing about no fans in the stands today is they don't have to witness this ass whooping. They don't have to witness this ass whooping. As the Vikings are thoroughly throttled by the Packers. In a game that wasn't even close. 21, Hughes, the cornerback on this play. Left out there on an island by himself and unable to make the play. And it's 35-18 pending the extra point. Kick is up. Good. So the Packers hanging 36 on the Vikings today, ladies and gentlemen. 30-6. Gary says, could be worse. You could be a Cards fan. I think they're going to have a good year, dude. Are they playing right now? Are they playing already? I think they're going to have a good year. They play next on Fox, man. Frisco, Arizona next on Fox. 7 plays, 75-yard drive, 30:51 was the time it took. It was a 4-yard catch by Lazard. This is a slow death, ladies and gentlemen. There's still 10:02 left here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff to the Vikings, fielded at the goal line. He's running it out, number 17. I'm not sure who that is, but he gets to the 30, and then it's finally taken down at the 35. Who is this dude? They go to some other graphic about Favre, Starr, and Rodgers. I don't know, Gary. I think they're going to do better than that, man. I think they'll be pushing for playoff position. Because remember, there's an extra playoff spot this year because of the COVID. No, there's not, Gary. There's not enough time. Cousins in the shotgun. Throws it to the left. It's caught. Caught by Thielen. It's about the only Viking having a real good game today. 9:50 remaining here, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Vikes. 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Clock running 9:40, 9:39, 9:38. Cousins in the shotgun again, hands it to Cook, who goes to his right and is immediately met by 2 Packers. Not today, Cook. Not today. The Vikings rush to the line. Vikings rush to the line, 2nd and 8. Cousins in the shotgun, Cook to his right, 2 wide receivers left, 1 right. Cousins gets the snap, gets in trouble, tries to toss it to Cook, who drops it. 3rd and 8. The clock stops. Julian Cruz jumps in, trying to lighten the mood. Tells me my mom. No, Julian, your mom. Your mom, Julian. Cousins in the shotgun, 3rd and 8, 9:11 remaining on the clock. Puts Cook in motion to his right. Vikings now have 2 wide receivers left to right. Cousins throws it over the middle, and it's caught by 84. Irv Smith Jr. finally makes an appearance. We hear all offseason about how this guy is going to be the real deal, and he makes his first catch with a whopping 8:55 remaining in the fourth quarter. Cousins in the shotgun again. Throws it over the middle. It's caught by 18. Jefferson, the rookie. Gets a nice gain on the play. Another first down for the Vikings. Garbage time, ladies and gentlemen. 8:33 remaining in the fourth. Cousins in the shotgun again. Scrambles around a little bit. Goes to his right. Throws it. Hits number 81 at about the 3-yard line, and he's tackled by 2 Packers. Cousins calling the troops into the red zone, saying, let's go. 81 for the Vikings is B.C. Johnson. He's the one that just caught that ball. Vikings on the line, waiting for the officials to set. Cousins in the shotgun. Here in garbage time. The ball snapped. He hands it off to Cook, who goes to the left and scampers in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Vikings. Touchdown. So let's see what the Vikes do here. I imagine they'll probably line up for another 2, I guess. I imagine they'll line up for another 2, and they do. Cousins under center with Cook behind him. Wide receivers 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Rudy goes in motion to the left. Cousins takes the snap, hands it off to Cook, who rushes up the middle for 2. That's going to make it 26-36. 26-36 with 8 minutes to go here in the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to our various social medias scrolling at the bottom of the screen there. Valhalla Sports on Twitter, Valhalla Sports Talk on Instagram, Valhalla Sports Talk on Facebook, madviking10@gmail.com if you want to contact me. And it's Valhalla Sports Talk on YouTube. I forgot to move the ball to the right side. You guys got to tell me when I'm screwing up. 10 berserkers up in the chat. Julian says we still haven't decided who's starting against Greinke. I guess we'll find out, my man. I guess we will find out. Checking on my YouTube buddies. They're all kicking booty. Over 100 people in their chats. They are all kicking booty. Good for them. Gary the Optimist says 2 onside kick recoveries and 2 scores and we're good to go. That's correct. But we didn't. I think we kicked it to him. So passing yards on the day, 308 for Green Bay, 182 for the Vikes, 36-26, 7:55 remaining here in the fourth quarter. And the Packers have a 1st and 10. Rodgers 28 for 40 for 308 yards and 4 freaking touchdowns. Hands it off to Jones, who stumbles through the line and manages to gain 4. The Raiders, ladies and gentlemen, just scored on Carolina. Josh Jacobs puts up a touchdown. It's 34-30, Raiders lead. Is that game in the new stadium in Vegas, or is it in Carolina? It must be in Carolina. Must be in Carolina. 7:23, clock running. Rodgers brings him up to the line, 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. He's got 2 running backs in the backfield there, 2 wide receivers to his right. Ball snapped in the shotgun, handed off to Jones, who goes to his right and gets another 1st down. First down, ladies and gentlemen. LaFleur calling in the plays as this clock continues to run. And the end of this nightmare is upon us. 6:44 remaining in the fourth, and that clock's running mercifully. All right, so interesting here. Rodgers sends Jones, the running back, to his right. Brings another one to his right as well. They're heavy on the right side here. Throws it to the right. 33 catches a short pass, and he's tackled by Kendricks immediately. Harris, the safety for the Vikings, was in on the tackle as well. They keep showing Aaron Rodgers' stats, and that 4 touchdown number just makes me want to puke. Makes me want to puke, blow chunks. So it's 2nd and 6 for these Packers. Trips formation to the left. They put 83, the tight end, in motion to the right. Rodgers takes the shotgun snap and throws it to his right to 83, who gets pushed out of bounds, but I think it was after the 1st down marker. After the 1st down marker, ladies and gentlemen. Boom, boom, boom. Holton Hill on coverage for the Vikings there. Much bigger tight end. But this clock is running, ladies and gentlemen. 5:10. The Packers now have a 1st and 10, so they did get a first. Rodgers under center, trips right, hands it off to Jones, who goes to the right. And he gains about 4, but there's a flag on the play. flag on the play for something. Kind of in that area of holding. Holding on the Packers, ladies and gentlemen. So they're going to have to redo this first down here. They're going to have to redo this first down, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, what's up, Bobby? Bobby checks in. I saw you had like a hundo, man. Nice. Vikings here getting their ass kicked. Been a friggin' nightmare. Alrighty, 4:59 remaining in the fourth. Penalties are about even on the day for both teams. Rodgers in the shotgun for the Packers. Got a running back to his right. Duo's left. One wide receiver to his right. And he lets the clock run. Ball snapped. Rodgers looking to his right and throwing deep for the end zone. Trying to get touchdown number 5. And he hits Davante Adams again. Hits Davante Adams again for another long gain. It'll be the 1st and 10 again for the Packers. 200. Nice, dude. Yeah, it hasn't been that way for me, my man. Hasn't been that way for me. Realistic Randy, I think, did me in. All right, so Rodgers in the shotgun again. 1st and 10 at about the 24. He's got a running back to his right. Kind of a bunched up formation with a wide receiver loose to the left. He throws it to that wide receiver. He was a tight end, number 83. Scantling. All right, they go to a game break to Washington. Washington scored again. Washington giving the Eagles all they want, ladies and gentlemen. Washington giving them Eagles all they want. Packers giving us all we want, too. 2nd and 4 for the Packers here. They're now at about the 17-yard line. Rodgers under center. Running back behind him. He's got wide receivers on both sides. He hands it off to 32, who stumbles to about the 4 before he's finally met by some Vikings. And these guys are about to dagger us again. These guys are about to dagger us again, ladies and gentlemen. 1st and goal for the Packers. 3:38 remaining. 36-26 is the score. (36-26) is the score. 13 berserkers in the chat. That's our high for today. All right, next play, handed off to 33, who runs it in for a touchdown. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones with the score, and the nightmare continues. Packers have come into an empty U.S. Bank Stadium and whooped the Vikings' ass, ladies and gentlemen. The extra point is good. That makes it 43-26. 43-26 as the Packers take the Vikings' lunch money. Kick them in the junk. Give them a wedgie. Throw them behind the gym. Yeah, they're horrible, Bobby. This whole deal where we decided it would be a great idea to get rid of all of our experienced corners. I didn't think we should keep Rhodes, but I thought that other fellow that we let go was asinine. But whatever. We're taking that L in week 1. Taking that L. 43-26. Oops, I gave the Vikings the wrong score. Ladies and gentlemen, I messed up the score. That was wishful thinking, I guess. Oh, man, that was funny. I'm disgusted. The hell is the score? $43. That's how you know when you don't have a whole bunch of people watching, when you change the score and make your team winning when they're getting their ass kicked. It's 43-26 Packers. Burn Classic checks in, says, "What's up? How you doing, man?" All right, so the Vikes in garbage time here. Cousins throws it to the running back. Madison gains about 10. Gains about 10, so it's 1st and 10 for the Vikes. 2:40 remaining, clock running. Cousins takes a snap, throws it to Madison, who destroys a Packer after gaining about 8. That dude's going to feel that tomorrow. 2:26 and running. They look at Daniil Hunter on the sideline for the Vikings. McCorkle checks in. "What's up, man?" All right, they hand it to Madison again. It gets the first down, passes midfield, gets to about the 45. Too little, too late, ladies and gentlemen. 12 berserkers up in the chat, which was about our high for today. And mercifully, we're at the 2-minute warning, ladies and gentlemen. Mercifully, 43-26, Packers shellacking the Minnesota Vikings, who were not ready to play today. Quick look at the red zone shows Joe Burrow warming up at quarterback for them Bengals. After this stream ends, that's where I will be. I'm going to watch that game. That's where I will be. How you doing, McCorkle? We just had Mr. Hale in here. Mr. Hale just made a visit. So the Redskins now 27-17. They're winning. Haskins handing it off. So they're trying to close this deal out, ladies and gentlemen. The Redskins go in, or actually host Philadelphia and shock them to start the season. Buffalo 27, Jets 10. Diggs is his first game with the Buffalo Bills. 8 receptions for 86 yards. We got too much stuff scrolling here. Yeah, oh really? Oh really, yes. Seattle 38, Atlanta 25. Raiders 34, Carolina 30. All these games look like they're still going. All these games still in action. Patriots game has gone final. Patriots 21, Dolphins 11. So the Patriots enter their new era with Cam Newton and get that victory over the Dolphins. The more things change, the more they remain the same. The more things change, the more they remain the same, ladies and gentlemen. Julian says he bets I was a bully and a jock in school. Wrong. Wrong, my man. So we're at the 2-minute warning in this Viking game. I just want it to end. I just want it to end. I want to have my lunch, my little hot dogs. Drink me a couple more beers. Watch some more football. And then we'll do the Dodger stream tonight. Cousins in the shotgun at about the 45. Throws it to Madison again, who catches it and is getting me some garbage time points in my one fantasy league. It's going to be short of the first down there. Landon Sports checks in and says, hello, what's up, man? Packers Nation says, good game, man. You whooped our ass, dude. Cousins throws it. Trying for BC Johnson. Johnson jumping up like he thought he was going to get a call on the play. Shut up. Get on the line. It's 3rd and 1 here. 1:37 remaining in the game. Yeah, well, our corners just aren't ready for prime time, Packers Nation. 14 berserkers up in the chat as folks start showing up to rub it in. Next pass. They get the first down. Another throw to Madison by Cousins. Garbage time points. Yeah, I see that, Landon, that the Eagles are losing to Washington. Kind of a surprise there. Look at that Bears-Lions game. Bears 26, Lions 23. But I think they might have just scored. Yeah, the Bears just took the lead. You think that the Packers have got a lot better, dude? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Cousins throws it to the outside, and it's caught by number 19, Thielen, for the Vikes for another first down here in garbage time. Packers' upcoming schedule, Lions, Saints, Falcons before their bye week. All right, so Cousins at about the 20 here, drops back to pass, throws a fade to Thielen in the corner for a touchdown, Vikings. Touchdown, Vikings in garbage time. So a garbage time touchdown there to Thielen. Nice throw by Cousins. Just a corner fade there. Thielen beats the cornerback Alexander, makes the catch right at the corner. And the Vikings are going for 2. 1:21 remaining here in the fourth. They've already made 2 two-point conversions here. Cousins fakes the handoff and then throws it to the corner to Thielen, but there's penalty flags all over. Penalty flags all over. Not sure what this is. The Vikings are acting like it's against the Packers. So 3 for 3 on 3-point conversions there. That penalty is going to be on the Packers. So 34 for the Vikes. This game looks a lot, the score looks a lot better than it really was. 12 berserkers up in the chat. Welcome to Valhalla Sports Talk. Again, if you have not hit the subscribe button, please hit me up. I'm going to be doing every Vikings game, ladies and gentlemen. Every Vikings game. I've noticed a bunch of YouTubers out here that have never done a live stream. Never in 2 years on YouTube. And all of a sudden today, they decided was the day for them to do a live stream. But guess what? I'm here every week. Every week. So Vikings Nation, get on it. Get in here. Let's do it. So 1:21 remaining here in the fourth. The Lions scrambling here. A game they've led most of the time. 27-23 Chicago leads. Vikings onside kick. Packers recover it. Devontae Adams recovers the onside kick. Why not? Why not? He's owned us the whole game. He might as well field the onside kick as well. I see that, Landon. They're saying right now Mitch Trubisky had 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter against the Lions. The Lions suck. They really are. They're just a poverty franchise, ladies and gentlemen. Stafford looks like he's going to try to bring him back. Rodgers on the line. He'll probably just kneel this thing down, and we'll get out of here. Kneel down 1 for the Packers. All right, Julian, I'll see you tonight for the Dodgers game. Thanks, Bern. Thanks, Ben. Landon says he's going to switch between the Dodgers and the Cowboy game. Exactly, Landon. Imagine. They still got a chance here, though, it looks like. All right, so the Packers hit another kneel down here. And that should end it mercifully. All right, so the final from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minnesota is Packers 43, Vikings 34, ladies and gentlemen. So the Vikings underperform, disappoint in Game 1 of this 2020 NFL season. Absolutely torched by Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams, and this Packers offense. But we'll be back next week for Game 2 for these Vikings. I want to thank everybody that did come into the stream today for showing out. This was my dream. I wanted to do Vikings games, game day live streams, and we did it, our first one here after this whole COVID thing changed the whole landscape. And so the first one is in the books. I will be back next week for the next Vikings game here. And if you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button. If you find yourself watching this video later, give us a subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Turn on bell notifications, and Valhalla Sports Talk's Minnesota Vikings Game Day Live is off the air, and we will see you guys next week. See you, Gary. Thank you so much, my man.